Imagine if I told you that just one day could change the way your body burns fat, repairs itself, and even regenerates at a cellular level. One single day, not a month, not a year, but 24 hours. And within that short time, your body can begin a transformation that most people spend years chasing. What if the secret to burning stubborn fat and unlocking your body's hidden healing power isn't a complicated diet, expensive supplement, or grueling exercise routine, but something much simpler, and something you can start today? Today, I want to take you on a journey inside your own body to reveal the science behind how it can switch energy sources, clean up damaged cells, and even awaken its regenerative potential. You'll discover how small, intentional actions trigger incredible biological responses, how your metabolism can finally break through stubborn fat, and how your own stem cells can help repair and rejuvenate tissues. By the end of this talk, you won't just understand your body better. You'll be inspired to take action, starting right now, and see what it is truly capable of achieving. This is more than information. It's a chance to experience your body's natural power, and I promise, you won't want to miss a single moment of what's coming next. The human body possesses an extraordinary internal ability to maintain balance, repair damage, and protect itself from disease. This natural capability is guided by complex biological systems that work continuously without our awareness. Every second, billions of cells in the body communicate with each other, responding to changes in the environment, nutrition, and physical activity. When tissues are injured or cells become damaged, the body activates repair mechanisms that replace or regenerate those cells. One of the most remarkable components of this system involves specialized cells known as stem cells. These cells have the ability to transform into different types of cells and help rebuild tissues when needed. Alongside stem cells, the immune system acts as a powerful defense network that identifies harmful pathogens and removes unhealthy or damaged cells. The body also has metabolic systems that regulate how energy is produced and used, allowing it to adapt to periods of food intake or fasting. Hormones, enzymes, and signaling molecules coordinate these processes, ensuring that organs function efficiently. Scientific research has shown that lifestyle choices such as balanced nutrition, proper sleep, regular physical activity, and controlled eating patterns can strengthen these natural healing mechanisms. When these systems are supported, the body becomes more efficient at repairing tissues, maintaining metabolic health, and preserving long-term vitality. The human body is highly adaptable and constantly adjusts its internal processes in response to changes in diet, activity, and energy needs. Within a period as short as 24 hours, certain intentional lifestyle choices can trigger noticeable metabolic changes. When the body experiences a controlled shift in eating patterns, such as reducing calorie intake or extending the time between meals, it begins to adjust how it produces and uses energy. Normally, the body relies primarily on glucose from recently consumed food as its main fuel source. However, when glucose becomes limited, the body gradually starts turning to stored energy reserves. This transition encourages the body to release stored fat and convert it into usable energy. Hormones also respond to this change. Insulin levels tend to decrease when food intake is reduced, which helps the body access stored fat more efficiently. At the same time, other hormones involved in energy regulation and cellular maintenance become more active. These metabolic adjustments can also influence cellular repair mechanisms and improve the body's efficiency in managing energy resources. Research in human metabolism shows that even short periods of structured dietary control can initiate beneficial physiological responses, including improved metabolic flexibility and better regulation of blood sugar levels, reflecting how responsive the body is to small but deliberate changes in daily habits. The body normally relies on glucose as its primary source of energy because it is readily available after eating carbohydrates. However, when the supply of glucose decreases, the body begins to adapt by shifting its energy system. This process is known as metabolic switching, where the body gradually transitions from burning glucose to burning stored fat for fuel. When food intake is reduced, or when there is a longer gap between meals, insulin levels decline, signaling the body to release fatty acids stored in fat cells. These fatty acids are transported to the liver and other tissues where they are converted into usable forms of energy. As this process continues, the body starts to utilize deeper fat reserves, including areas where fat tends to accumulate and remain resistant to normal weight loss efforts. Stubborn fat often builds up in places such as the abdomen, hips, and thighs because it is stored as long-term energy. When metabolic switching occurs, these fat stores become more accessible as fuel. During this stage, the liver may also produce ketones, which serve as an alternative energy source for many organs, including the brain. This shift in energy metabolism allows the body to maintain stable energy levels while gradually reducing stored fat, demonstrating how the body can efficiently adjust its fuel system when dietary patterns change. The human body contains a remarkable group of cells known as stem cells that play a crucial role in regeneration and tissue repair. These cells are unique because they have the ability to develop into many different types of specialized cells depending on what the body needs. Stem cells remain in a resting state within various tissues such as bone marrow, muscles, skin, and organs, waiting to be activated when repair or renewal is required. When the body experiences certain forms of mild biological stress, such as changes in energy availability or shifts in metabolic activity, signals can be sent to stimulate these cells. These signals involve hormones, growth factors, and chemical messengers that communicate with stem cells and encourage them to multiply or transform into new functional cells. As a result, damaged or aging tissues can gradually be repaired and replaced with healthier cells. Scientific studies suggest that lifestyle factors such as controlled eating patterns, regular physical activity, and nutrient-rich foods may influence this regenerative environment. When the body's metabolic systems become more efficient and inflammation is reduced, the internal conditions become more supportive for stem cell activity. This process helps maintain the health of organs, muscles, blood vessels, and other tissues by supporting natural regeneration and renewal at the cellular level. Time-restricted eating and short periods without food influence how the body manages energy and cellular maintenance. Normally, after a meal, the body focuses on digestion, absorption, and storing excess energy. During this time, insulin levels rise, helping cells absorb glucose from the bloodstream. When several hours pass without food, the body gradually moves out of the fed state and enters a fasting state. In this condition, insulin levels begin to fall, while other hormones that mobilize stored energy become more active. The body then starts breaking down glycogen stored in the liver to maintain stable blood sugar. As these glycogen reserves decline, the body increasingly turns to stored fat for energy. This shift encourages the release of fatty acids from fat cells, allowing them to be used as fuel by muscles and other tissues. At the same time, fasting conditions can stimulate cellular processes that focus on maintenance and repair rather than storage. Cells begin conserving energy, improving efficiency, and adjusting their metabolic pathways to adapt to the temporary absence of incoming nutrients. Research in metabolic biology indicates that structured eating windows may improve metabolic flexibility, support fat utilization, and help regulate hormones involved in energy balance, demonstrating how the timing of meals can influence the body's internal metabolic responses. Autophagy is a natural cellular process through which the body identifies, breaks down, and recycles damaged or unnecessary components inside cells. The term comes from Greek words meaning self-eating, which describes how cells clean out their internal environment to maintain proper function. Throughout daily life, cells accumulate worn-out proteins, malfunctioning structures, and other molecular debris that can interfere with normal cellular activity. When conditions such as limited nutrient availability or metabolic stress occur, cells activate autophagy as a survival and maintenance mechanism. During this process, specialized structures within the cell surround damaged components and transport them to cellular compartments where they are broken down into smaller molecules. These recycled molecules can then be reused to build new cellular parts or to generate energy when resources are scarce. This system helps maintain cellular quality by preventing the buildup of harmful materials that may contribute to aging or disease. Scientific research shows that autophagy plays an important role in maintaining healthy tissues, supporting immune function, and improving the efficiency of cells throughout the body. by continuously removing damaged structures and recycling useful materials. This process helps cells stay functional, adaptable, and capable of responding effectively to changes in the body's metabolic environment. The types of foods consumed play a significant role in supporting the body's metabolic health and its natural regenerative processes. Nutrient-dense foods provide essential vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and bioactive compounds that help cells function efficiently and protect them from damage. Vegetables and fruits are rich in phytochemicals and polyphenol, natural compounds that help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation within the body. Oxidative stress occurs when harmful molecules called free radicals accumulate and damage cellular structures, while antioxidants from plant-based foods help neutralize these molecules. Healthy fats from sources such as nuts, seeds, olive oil, and certain fish provide fatty acids that support cell membranes and help regulate metabolic signaling. Whole grains and fiber-rich foods contribute to stable blood sugar levels and support beneficial gut bacteria, which play an important role in digestion and immune balance. Certain foods also contain compounds that can influence biological pathways related to cell growth, repair, and protection. When the body consistently receives these nutrients, it creates an internal environment that supports cellular maintenance and efficient metabolism. Balanced nutrition ensures that tissues receive the materials needed for repair and renewal, while also helping metabolic systems regulate energy production and maintain overall physiological stability. Positive changes in the body often begin with small actions, but lasting health improvements depend on repeating those actions regularly over time. The human body responds gradually to consistent patterns in lifestyle habits, including eating behavior, physical activity, sleep, and stress management. While a single day of healthier choices can trigger beneficial biological responses, such as improved metabolism or better energy regulation, these effects become stronger and more stable when the same behaviors are practiced consistently. The body's metabolic systems adapt to repeated routines, making it easier to maintain balanced blood sugar levels, regulate hormones, and efficiently use stored energy. Consistency also supports long-term changes in body composition, including gradual reduction of excess fat and improved muscle function. When healthy habits are repeated daily, cellular processes such as repair, renewal, and energy production operate more efficiently. Over time, this steady pattern strengthens the body's natural systems that protect against disease and maintain physiological balance. In contrast, extreme or short-term efforts often place unnecessary stress on the body and may produce temporary results that are difficult to maintain. Sustainable health improvements are more likely to occur when moderate, manageable habits are practiced regularly, allowing the body to adapt naturally and maintain its internal balance through continuous supportive behaviors. In conclusion, the human body is far more powerful and intelligent than we often realize. Within us exists an incredible system designed to heal, repair, and renew itself. When we make simple but intentional changes, even for a single day, we can activate powerful biological processes. The body can shift its metabolism to burn stored fat, support cellular repair, remove damaged components through natural cleanup systems, and encourage regeneration through stem cell activity. At the same time, nourishing the body with healthy foods and maintaining balanced lifestyle habits creates an environment where these systems can work at their best. What this teaches us is that transformation does not always require extreme actions. Sometimes, it begins with one small decision, one healthy habit, and one committed day that shows our body a better direction. So I encourage everyone listening today to remember that health is not built overnight, but it can certainly begin in a single day. If we choose to repeat these positive habits consistently, our bodies will respond with greater strength, better energy, and improved long-term well-being. Thank you all for giving me the opportunity to share this message with you. I truly appreciate your time and attention. I wish everyone here the very best of health, success, and happiness. Good luck to all of you in your journey toward a healthier and stronger life.